Mom, are you there?
What is it, Ivy?
It's finally the day after tomorrow. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Yeah, I know. So what?
What time are you planning on arriving at the chapel? You've got your transportation arranged, right? Have you checked the plane tickets too?
I'll try to be there an hour before. Don't worry about it. I've got the plane tickets all taken care of.
Good to hear that. Helen's coming too, right?
She's busy with work, but she's taking paid leaves to attend your wedding. You should thank her for that.
I know. She's my precious sister.
But I never imagined you would get married. Ever since you were a little girl, you've always been the best when it comes to managing the household finance. But you're not pretty or cute. Well, I don't think I should have said that since I'm your mother, but it can't be helped.
No worries. I'm probably the one who thinks about that the most. Helen is prettier and more stylish than me. I've been envious of her since I was little. Well, I can't help it anyway.
I know, but you got married first. Helen is a little shocked. She's mumbling all the time that there's no way her sister's getting married before her. She's been saying that on and on.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. But there's nothing I can do about it. I met my fiancé by chance, and we've been dating seriously since then. We've decided that it's time to get married.
It's your decision, so I think it's fine. Well, I'll be there the day after tomorrow anyway.
Mom, where are you? Is the plane delayed? The ceremony is about to start.
Oh, I'll be a little late, but I'll be there.
What? Are you sure that you're all right? Is it because of the traffic jam that you're late? I'm worried.
Looks like there's been a traffic accident. The traffic jam is so bad. I don't think we're going to make it, so we're going to take the next flight.
You didn't get involved in the accident, did you?
No, I didn't.
That's good. It's my once-in-a-lifetime wedding. I wish you hadn't been late.
I went out of my way to be there for you. Don't be selfish. To be honest, I didn't want to see you in your wedding dress. I wanted to see Helen wearing that. Don't get carried away just because you're getting married before my cute Helen.
Mom, you don't have to talk like that on my wedding day. It's my once-in-a-lifetime big day, so I want you and Dad to be here for me. I didn't expect that you'd be late.
That may be true, but I just don't want to see you in your tight wedding dress. It's not something I look forward to. In fact, it's even embarrassing. Don't forget how we feel about that.
That's terrible. You don't have to say that. I just want you to celebrate my wedding.
I know. We'll try our best to be there as soon as possible. See you later.
Hey, Mom. Where are you? The ceremony is already over and we're moving to the reception hall. What's going on?
Stop being so persistent. I'm sorry, but it seems that we can't go there anymore.
What? Mom, what are you talking about?
Because Helen said that she wants to go on a trip. So I talked it over with your father, and we decided to go. We can't go to your wedding because we're going to Hawaii. Don't get in the way of our fun trip.
Hawaii? You know that today is my wedding, right? And yet, the three of you are going on a trip to Hawaii? The wedding party is about to start. My husband's family and relatives are all present, but none of my family members are present.
Oh, sorry to hear that, because I need to listen to Helen.
What's with Helen?
She said that she doesn't want to see her unattractive sister wearing a wedding dress. Helen also said that we shouldn't go to the wedding. I tried to talk her out of it, but she just wouldn't listen. We don't want Helen to be humiliated, so we had no other choice. She's an honest girl. You'll have to forgive her.
I can't believe this is really happening. There's not a single thing Helen should be embarrassed about. If Helen doesn't want to attend my wedding, I won't force her to do that. But why can't you and Dad be here for me?
Why are you so selfish? You shouldn't act like that since you're a grown-up. How pathetic.
I beg your pardon?
You were always so bad at listening to others since you were little.
Does that matter?
Yes, it does. You shouldn't have gotten married before Helen.
I don't understand.
You don't think that your sister is cute?
That's not the point. Besides, isn't Helen the one who's being selfish, not me? I mean, if she really has common sense, she won't insist on going on a trip on her sister's wedding day. You and Dad are supposed to be blamed too because you always listen to Helen and granted whatever she wishes for.
Why are you asking a silly question? Me and your father listened to her because Helen is prettier and more stylish than you. You're just some sort of bonus. Even if we don't go to the wedding, other people will celebrate with you anyway.
They'll think it's strange that only my parents aren't coming. I wonder what kind of family we are. Anyway, where on earth are you now?
We just arrived in Hawaii and are on the move.
Seriously?
I'm thinking of checking into the hotel first, dropping off the luggage, and then going to the beach. Please don't get in our way. Well then, enjoy the wedding as much as you can.
All of you are really terrible. You really didn't come to my wedding. I didn't expect that you guys really went to Hawaii.
I told you about that, didn't I? I was telling the truth. I've never been to Hawaii before, but it's a really nice place. It's so relaxing. White sandy beaches and blue ocean. You can't see such a view in the city we're living.
Mom, I don't think now is the right time to enjoy your trip. This is really insane. Don't you have anything to say?
Huh? What do you want me to say? Oh, I know. Congratulations on your marriage.
That's not what I meant. You should apologize for not attending the wedding today. It's just too much to bear. I've never heard of an entire family not attending their daughter's wedding.
It doesn't matter. Wherever and whenever we travel is up to us. We're just setting an example. Is there any law that says we have to be at your wedding?
There's no law for that.
I decided to go on vacation with Helen and your father. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm not saying it's wrong to go on a trip, but you don't have to go on my wedding day. You can go on a trip another day. I can't believe what Helen did to me. If she doesn't want to celebrate my wedding, she didn't have to harass me like this. Helen is being childish.
It's up to us to celebrate or not celebrate your marriage, isn't it? I don't think it's right to force your family to celebrate with you. Besides, I don't like the way you talk about your younger sister. Poor Helen.
Huh? I'm the victim here. Ever since I was little, both you and Dad always put Helen as your top priority. You guys never paid attention to me. You and Dad didn't care about me at all, did you? I knew it, but I'm completely disappointed in all of you today.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're right. I know it's wrong to compare you to Helen in the first place. Besides, you're the one who decided to get married on your own.
On my own, huh? Mom, you said that you're happy for me.
Well, I can't stop you from getting married. But me and the rest of the family have the freedom to choose whether we want to celebrate your wedding or not.
That's just a bunch of nonsense. You don't even want to see my husband. What's wrong with our marriage?
I wasn't interested in you in the first place. So why would I be interested in your husband? I'm just glad we didn't have to go through all the hassle of a face-to-face meeting.
That's because our schedules didn't work out, right? I would have arranged that if I could. You could have met up with us at some point. I feel bad for my husband's parents.
What? You make it sound like it's our fault.
I'm just being honest.
Can you stop blaming us? You got married on your own. We don't want a family affair. From now on, we can do whatever we want.
I've had enough. I'll just send the photos and some souvenirs to you. I've already ordered those. See you.
Your package arrived. I don't need the photos, but the souvenirs were great, thank you. They're pretty expensive, aren't they?
Well, it's not that expensive. It's our way of giving back to the people who celebrated the wedding. To be honest, I didn't want to send those to people who didn't even want to attend.
That's not the point. Anyway, what kind of person your husband is? Is he a rich man? I'm curious.
You told me that you're not interested, didn't you? I don't think it's necessary for me to tell you about my husband.
What are you talking about? I'm your mother. I should at least know his occupation.
Why are you telling me this now? He's just an office worker.
Where does he work? Which company?
Well, it's a well-known company. They have branches all over the world.
Really? Well then, can you introduce someone from that company?
What do you mean?
It's for Helen, of course. Seems that she wants to get married soon. I want you to introduce her to a nice guy with a high income.
You must be kidding me. Why should I help Helen find someone to marry?
She's your precious sister, isn't she?
I didn't marry my husband for his money. You can't ask me to do that.
You are the only person I can count on.
My husband and I just met at work. I don't even know his coworkers.
Don't say that. You should be more considerate to your sister. She's almost 28, you know?
So what? For your information, I'm 30 years old. You and Dad have never worried about when I would get married. Helen should get married whenever she wants. I think she should at least find someone to marry by herself.
You're so cold. Helen is getting impatient because you're getting married first. You should be more attentive to your sister's feelings.
Why should I care about her feelings when she doesn't even care about mine? Besides, she has been changing her dating partners rapidly until now. I can't introduce a marriage partner to someone unfaithful like her. I don't think Helen is suited for marriage in the first place.
Helen is not to blame. She just hasn't met the right man. She's a perfect woman, so she doesn't deserve to be together with a low-income guy. I'll give you a bunch of souvenirs from Hawaii later. Just introduce her to one guy. Promise me, okay?
Never. I can't introduce Helen to anyone without feeling bad about it. If you want her to get married, why don't you and Dad search the right guy for Helen?
What a heartless sister. Ever since you were a child, you've been so unkind and obtuse. You've never had a single good thing to be proud of. You got married, so you should at least return the favor to your family.
What a rude thing to say. Don't contact me anymore. I don't care if you cry. Goodbye.
What? What do you mean by goodbye?
Ivy, help me! What happened?
Helen fell for a nasty guy.
Nasty guy? What are you talking about?
It's like he was a swindler. He cheated her out of her money.
No way. How much?
That guy said he was going to be hospitalized, so he needed $30,000, and Helen gave him the money. What should I do?
I can't believe Helen didn't think twice before handing the money. There's no way someone suddenly needs $30,000 for hospital expenses. Most people have insurance for that. Why didn't she ask him more details? I don't know how she could give the guy that much money without even asking the details. Frankly speaking, I'm having a hard time understanding this.
He told her that he was going to get expensive medical care because he found out that he has an incurable disease. That's what he told her. He said he couldn't see her for the time being because he had to go to the hospital far away where there are good doctors. She hasn't heard from him since then.
Isn't that suspicious? She should have known right away. Helen is quite an idiot, isn't she?
Don't talk badly about your sister. Just do something about it. Anyway, what she gave that guy won't be returned, so I need you to help me.
Huh? Why should I do that? It was Helen who was deceived, wasn't it?
That $30,000 is the money I saved for Helen's wedding. Your father doesn't know anything about that. I have to get it back so he won't find out.
I didn't know you had that kind of money saved up. You didn't even give me a penny when I got married.
I'm sorry for that. I just had enough for Helen.
I'm the eldest. Isn't it usually the other way around?
Yes, but...
Because you and Dad spoiled Helen. Isn't that why things ended up like this? Both of you have to reflect on that firmly. Either do something about it yourself or think of another way. It's about money and I can't help you.
Helen's so depressed she won't come out of her room. She's been absent from work for a long time too. I'll pay you back, I promise. So can you just lend me $30,000? I just need to borrow it for a little while.
I can't afford that. $30,000 is such a large sum of money. I just got married and I need to take care of a lot of things. I'm not going to lend you any money in the first place, even if I had the money. Considering everything we've been through, you would understand that, right?
Ivy, it's about the $30,000 I was talking last time. Your father found out. What should I do? He'll get mad at me.
Serves you right. I don't care. I have nothing to do with that matter. You and Dad spoiled Helen. If you talk to him, he'll understand, won't he? You two should talk it out while getting into a big fight.
Don't be so cold. You are the eldest daughter.
Stop saying things that are convenient for you. I thought I was your precious daughter. I wanted you to attend my wedding and see me in my wedding dress, but all of you didn't show up. You were on vacation in Hawaii instead. I don't need such convenient parents.
I apologize for that. When your child is born, I promise I'll come visit you a lot.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sure I won't be here at that time.
What do you mean you won't be here? You just got married and you're moving out?
Actually, I've been talking to my husband about it for a while now. I'm going with him to Canada in 3 months. He'll be stationed there, so we won't be home for a while. I may not even see you guys anymore.
Oh no, we were so excited about the baby. So you won't even let your mom hold your baby?
Absolutely not. You never cared about me at all anyway. Who do you think you are?
What? Then what should I and your father do when we get old? You're the eldest daughter, right? You should at least take care of us.
Why don't you have your cute second daughter to take care of you both? Maybe she won't get married, so she'll live with you from now on. I never thought I'd be transferred overseas either. I'm glad that I'll be able to keep my distance from my stupid family. It's liberating, so I'm so excited.
What a thing to say to your parents. You shouldn't have said that. I won't allow you to move overseas.
You have no right to do that. I'm not your family anymore now. It's none of your business. You can't stop me. My husband works for an international company. We may have to move to another country after several years.
Then we can visit you there. Anyway, you have to help us. Even Helen might disown me and your father.
There's nothing I can do to help you. This is between you and Dad. Isn't the problem that all three of you couldn't spot the scammer in the first place? Why don't the three of you work together and do something about it?
I'm asking you for help because we can't do that. Why can't you understand? Stop messing around and just transfer the money right away.
I refuse. Why should I transfer the money? It's not the right thing to do. I will never help you guys. Why don't you have Helen do a night job? I don't consider you guys family anymore. Don't ever contact me again.
Wait a minute, Ivy.
Since Helen has been hanging out with the wrong people, it seems that several of her friends were being scammed too. But the scammers were never found, and they couldn't do anything to get their money back. All of this was brought on by Helen herself, so it can't be helped. She may be an attractive sister, but she is a very childish woman. Unfortunately, Helen shouldn't be the only one who should be blamed. It is because she was pampered and spoiled by my parents from the time she was born. Helen has never known how to work hard or be patient. That kind of personality will continue to attract bad luck. On the other hand, I'm moving to Canada as planned. In order to have more comfortable life, I have to make sure everything is well prepared. Actually, I found out I was pregnant right after I came to Canada. Now, my husband and I are looking forward to the day when our family member will increase.
Samantha, I don't know if you're being lazy or just slow. But why are you so useless? I really got stuck with an incompetent daughter-in-law, huh? Is there any hope for improvement?
You don't have to put it that way, Greta.
You didn't finish the chores again, right?
I finished cleaning this morning.
No, you did the morning cleaning, but there was still dust on the stairs.
Oh.
Completely unacceptable. And did you properly clean the bathroom?
Yes, I cleaned it thoroughly.
Then why is there still mold? Do you even try?
I'm sorry, I'll redo it right away.
And you didn't make the bed properly. The sheets are all wrinkled.
I'll fix them right away.
You really can't do anything right. Honestly, where were you taught growing up? Could your mother not do housework? You have zero awareness as a wife.
I'm sorry. I can't help it if I'm not good enough. I'm falling short, but please don't insult my mother.
Well, if you can't do anything right, I have to say something, don't I? Poor Richard, you need to shape up.
Understood.
Last night's dinner was also bland. No cooking sense? Or is it how your mother's taste?
Please stop mocking my mother. I'll make it more flavorful next time.
You really need to learn more about being a proper wife. I don't think you're fulfilling your duties at all.
I'll try harder, I'm sorry.
I'm really stunned. Half-assing the chores, the cooking. You can't do anything well.
Thank you for the guidance.
Make dinner properly tonight. No shortcuts.
Yes, I'll make it with all my heart.
And did you hang the laundry without wrinkles this time? Last time it was all crumpled.
I'll double check.
Having to be told every little thing. So pathetic. You're really stressing me out, so take this seriously. I'm sure even my son is disappointed in you.
Actually, he says I'm doing a good job.
What? There's no way he would say that. He's grown up seeing how properly I do house chores right. You've got to be kidding me. How shameless. I really wonder if you'll ever get it together.
I promise I'm trying my absolute hardest.
Whatever. It's no use saying anything anymore. Just do what needs to be done.
Richard, I'm sorry to bother you at work, but I need your help.
What's wrong? Is everything okay?
No, I'm not. Where are you?
I just got home, got everything ready for the hospital, and came out again. Everything okay over there? What's going on?
Your mother keeps texting me again, asking me to do chores. She's texting me right now as we talk.
What? She's still nagging you about chores through messages even now? She doesn't understand at all.
I guess so. The notifications keep going off. Is it okay if you talk to your mom? If I say anything, it will just cause more problems.
Got it. I'll call her right now. Just try to rest. Don't worry about it. Mom, you need to stop harassing Samantha.
What are you talking about? I haven't harassed her at all. I've just been instructing her on being a proper wife.
You're lying. You just texted her right now about the chores, haven't you?
Huh? She must have said something unnecessary. I was simply reminding her of her wifely duties.
She's doing more than enough. Stop texting her now.
What's wrong, Richard? Is everything okay? I was just doing a mother's duty by ensuring my daughter-in-law knows her responsibilities. Isn't that what a mother is supposed to do?
I told you this morning that I'm taking her to the hospital, remember? It's something serious.
You said you were taking her to the hospital earlier, but I assumed she'd be back by now. Being admitted seems excessive.
I clearly mentioned it was for threatened preterm labor, a serious situation requiring bed rest. Didn't you hear that part?
Oh, I must have missed that detail.
It was just a few minutes ago, you know that. You do know about the preterm labor, don't you? You need to rest, you know.
I didn't realize it was that serious if she needs hospitalization and bed rest.
Exactly. Her health is my top priority. So please, for both Samantha's sake and your own, stop demanding she do housework. And stop leaving her those incessant messages.
Well then, who is going to do the housework? I'm busy too.
I'll do what I can when I'm home, but I need your help too, Mom. Why do you always leave it all on her? I want to know.
I didn't mean to dump it all on her. I was simply having her take over the wifely duties. But if she lacks the awareness to do so properly, then she needs more training.
Mom, now is not the time. She can't be moving around, per doctor's orders. So no more messages to her, got it?
Huh?
Don't ever do that, Mom.
Oh, all right. I suppose I understand.
How are you feeling? I know it's difficult, but hang in there until the baby arrives. I'm here for whatever you need.
Thank you. I'm still pretty immobile, but the knitting projects you got me have been keeping me occupied at least.
You're making stuff for the baby, right?
Yeah. I haven't been able to get around to them for some reason or another, so I thought this would be a good time to take advantage of it.
That's good. Just don't overdo it. Take it easy.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Oh, has my mom said anything more to you?
No, nothing so far.
Okay, well, that's good. But I asked the nurses to give me a heads up if she causes any issues. Just let me know if she bothers you again.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I'm going back to work.
Yes, dear, hang in there.
Samantha, it's time for you to go grocery shopping and prepare dinner. You're just lazing around as always. Being pregnant is not an illness, so snap out of it. Are you really going to keep using the threat of premature labor as an excuse to slack off on chores? How long were you planning to milk this hospital stay? I went out of my way to come pick you up, and this is how you repay me? By getting me banned from the hospital?
I was told you caused that scene near the entrance earlier. I'm so shocked. I was so embarrassed. Don't create situations like that. It's awkward for me when you act up at the hospital.
You're the one who should be embarrassed, making me go through all this trouble. I'm honestly humiliated to have a daughter-in-law like you. Do you know how embarrassed I am?
Do you realize how embarrassing your actions were? Trying to force a hospitalized patient to leave against advice? That's rude and inappropriate.
Really? A wife who extends her hospital stay just to avoid chores is far more embarrassing.
Excuse me? I don't even think that.
Don't give me excuses. A premature labor risk is no reason to slack off. Get up and do your chores. A wife's work is never done 24/7. Are you really going to crumble over something so minor?
I understand, but please excuse me if I don't respond for a while. I need to rest.
Are you going to ignore me? You think you can get away with that attitude? You lazy bum, you're really testing my patience. Do some real work for once. Chores don't do themselves, you know.
I need to prioritize my health right now. Please understand.
How many times do I have to tell you, Mom? Leave Samantha alone. I told you this is a critical time for her, didn't I? I'm so embarrassed. Causing a scene at the hospital and getting banned? What were you thinking?
Oh, Richard.
You're really testing me here. Please, have some compassion.
I know, right? I was just trying to get that lazy wife of yours discharged and whipped back into shape.
Huh?
Who would have thought she'd have the hospital staff on her side, too? I guess she really is that desperate to slack off, huh?
Mom? What are you saying? She's at risk of premature labor. She needs strict bed rest. And minimal movement. You understand that, right?
Of course, but a wife's duties come before all else.
Seriously?
If this stubborn, lazy wife of yours keeps ignoring my sincere concerns, I'll have no choice but to demand a divorce.
I'm going crazy, Samantha. I didn't think my mom could be this unreasonable. This is going too far.
Huh?
Listen, once you're feeling better, I'm going to arrange for you to recover at your parents' place.
She doesn't understand what she's done, huh?
She clearly doesn't understand the severity of what she's done by harassing you like this. Dad used to be the voice of reason, but since he passed away, I think it's best if you stay somewhere safe, regardless of what happens next.
I understand.
I'm sorry, I couldn't stop her.
No, thank you for looking out for me.
I really can't believe this. I really wonder what kind of family she must have grown up in to be that kind of a person. It's truly baffling. Speaking with your mother made it crystal clear. No wonder you turned out this way with a mother like that. I even tried asking your sister to help with chores, but she flatly refused. You're all just completely useless.
Good morning. You're probably on your way to work right now? There's something I need to tell you before you get to the office.
What's up?
It's about your mother.
What happened? Did my mom do something again?
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but she really crossed a line this time.
What did she do?
She probably doesn't realize I got discharged yesterday and I'm staying at my parents' place. But she called my mom and said, "Your daughter is being a lazy housewife and neglecting the chores. Take responsibility for raising her by coming over to do the housework yourself."
What? She really said that? I can't believe it.
After my mom hung up on her, she apparently called my sister too with the same demand.
Your sister? That's going way too far.
I think they exchanged numbers at our wedding.
My mom is unbelievable, trying to pawn off her responsibilities like that.
By the way, how are things looking at the house right now?
Well, I've been keeping it tidy enough that it's functional, doing the chores myself.
Your mom probably isn't too happy about that, though.
Actually, I think so too. But I never expected her to go so far as to harass your family too. I'm so sorry about this.
And get this, my parents want us to come over this weekend so they can hear your side of what's going on.
Understood. I was planning to request a meeting with your parents as well. We need to have a serious discussion about my mother's behavior. Just let me know when would be a good time. We'll have to make sure she doesn't find out.
Yeah, okay.
Samantha, what in the world is going on? How are you thinking about your marriage? I can't believe you're not understanding what I'm saying. How dare you? But are you really back at your parents' home? One of my friends who lives in that area said they saw you. I told you I wouldn't allow you to move back for the birth if it meant neglecting the housework. Doing whatever you want. What are you thinking? As punishment, you need to come back here immediately and do a full cleaning of the entire house. Richard is doing the bare minimum, but it's really your job as the wife. Understand? Reply if you do.
I understand. I'll do it as soon as I'm back.
That's right. Good girl. Samantha, I don't understand what's going on. What's going on? Explain it to me properly. Who are these people? I heard the front door open and thought you had come back. So I was going to give you a piece of my mind. But then around 20 people came barging in and started doing chores all over the house.
Oh, they have arrived?
So who are these people?
They are my relatives.
Relatives?
Take a good look at them. As you requested, my mother and my sister is there too.
Huh?
Richard should be there too.
Even him? Hey, what's all this? Explain this, Samantha. I have no idea what's going on here. You must know, right? Richard is here, but why is he taking charge and giving instructions?
I suppose it makes sense since he knows that house the best. It's only normal he'd be leading the major cleaning and chores. There's no one more qualified, is there?
No, that's not what I meant. This makes it seem like he's not on my side.
Yes, that's how it's been from the start, hasn't it?
What?
Your horrible attitude, constantly forcing me to do housework, was an everyday occurrence. Even when I was hospitalized due to preterm labor, your selfishness wanted me discharged and brought home just because I'm the wife, which I hated. Richard was truly troubled by that. He was worried about my health, too.
But still, why are they moving belongings one after another and loading them into that truck? Hey, Richard, I'm totally lost here. What in the world is going on? What's happening? Please explain it to me.
I was visiting Samantha's parents today.
What?
Mom, you had the audacity to tell my sister-in-law and her family to come do our housework? Samantha's father was furious over that.
What?
He wanted to talk to me, so I went over there today. That's when I found out Samantha was out of the hospital and staying at her parents' house, which surprised me. We decided to make the first move.
What do you mean by make the first move? By barging in?
Yes. I asked them to move out me and Samantha's stuff.
What about mine?
You figure out your own situation. I'm done with this.
What?
The rental lease is terminated, so you need to be out by month's end.
Richard, wait! You're seriously kicking me out like this? I can't believe it. Please reconsider. Yes, maybe I was a bit harsh, but I was just trying to help her as her mother-in-law. I merely pointed out how she was failing as a wife, lazy, sloppy, and selfish. If she had her act together, this wouldn't be happening. So why am I the one being punished? I'm not the bad guy here. This is crazy.
Mom, that's enough. Samantha is hospitalized with preterm labor. Demanding housework in that condition is insane. And dragging her family into this is unacceptable.
But I just wanted them to take care of the house properly.
You are dead wrong. Blaming Samantha and never your own faults. I can't stay with you any longer. Unless you change, our relationship can't be repaired. This is your final notice. Be out by month's end.
Richard, please reconsider. I have nowhere else to go.
Then reflect on your actions and decide how to move forward. We're done involving ourselves with you.
Why is this happening to me? I didn't do anything wrong. If Samantha wasn't such a failure, this wouldn't happen.
So that's how you really feel, huh? Nothing more to say then. You're on your own from here on out. Goodbye, Mom.
Please come back. Why am I being punished? I'm innocent. It's Samantha's fault. Please come back and hear me out. After Richard's ultimatum, his mother had no choice but to move out, leaving her aimless and desperate, since she had nowhere to go. In the end, she had to return to her parents' rural countryside home. However, the country life she wasn't used to after city conveniences made it incredibly difficult for her. At her parents' place, there was her unmarried brother who still lived there. As soon as she arrived, he demanded she take care of him and do all his chores. She's been busy taking care of her brother and doing house chores, just as she had forced that life onto me. The tables had turned, and now she was the one being burdened with chores and demands. On top of that, the prying eyes and cold shoulders of the small-town neighbors made her life miserable. Unable to take it any longer, she pleaded repeatedly to return to the city. But she had no financial means to do so. With no other options, and never taking accountability for her actions, she spent the rest of her life stuck in that tiny country home, waiting on her brother hand and foot. The ultimate poetic justice. Meanwhile, Richard and I started fresh with a new life together. With a new addition to our family, we are working as a team to build a happy, loving home going forward.
Diana, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes, sure.
I want to ask you something.
I wonder what it is. Please feel free to ask me.
Listen, will you stop addressing me with my first name? I don't remember giving you permission for that.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not your parent or anything like that. So stop calling me with my first name. I don't remember having an uneducated girl as my daughter.
Oh, dear.
I had no choice but to keep quiet the other day because my son and wife were there. Don't get carried away.
I see. But did you approve my marriage with your son, right?
Stop it. Why are you going ahead with the marriage without my permission? I heard you went to the same high school with my son.
Yes, that's right. But
What did you do after high school? My son studied diligently all his life at the prestigious university.
That's.
I heard that you stayed at home all the time after high school graduation. You were living at your parents' house, right?
Well, I think so.
That means you're a parasite.
Actually, it's not like that.
Then what were you doing?
I used the time to learn about computers related stuff. I thought it was a profound study, so I was doing my best studying at home.
That means you're a nerd.
Well, you could say that. I did study in a nerdy way. I think there are many different categories of nerds, you know.
You know what? You were studying at home, while people at the same age of you doing job hunting. You were spending 4 unproductive years living like a parasite with your parents. What a pathetic nerd.
Isn't productive for years really such a big deal? I consider it to have been a meaningful time for me. I'm doing my current job because of the experience I gained from that time.
I have no doubt that your company hired a high school graduate like you as the one of their charity activities. I don't think any proper company in this country would hire a person like you.
Are you telling me that you don't want to admit my capability? I don't want to go on talking to you in a roundabout way.
Stop talking back to me like that. This is why all these high school graduates and poorly educated people can't have a proper conversation. You make me say the same thing over and over again. You really are a lot like the high school graduate employee at my company.
Are you talking about Lisa? Isn't that prejudice?
You have no right to say any personal opinion. A poorly educated girl like should just shut up and listen to what you are told.
With all due respect, I don't think education is that important in this day and age.
The less educated you are, the more you say that. You're a typical uneducated person.
Okay then, I understand. At any rate, you're saying that you won't allow me to marry your son, right?
Of course. You are just a parasite with high school diploma. You're not worthy of my son.
An uneducated parasite, huh? I think you misunderstood me. Besides, can you judge me by my current job and income?
Huh? Income? There's no way a high school graduate can make enough money to brag about. How can you say such a big thing?
I see. If you're worried, I can show you my payslip.
I don't trust you. If you ask the company, they can forge it for you anyway. Uneducated people like you can only think of childish things.
I can't believe you just said that. I'm not that kind of person.
But I don't trust your company since they decided to hire a high school graduate like you as one of their charity activities. I don't care what you say, but I won't let you marry my son.
You don't know anything about my company, so please stop saying random things.
I can ask any of the other employees to find out more. You're working with a bunch of high school graduates anyway. Stop talking big.
My company is publicly traded. It's a legitimate company. I have nothing to be ashamed of.
You got to be kidding me.
No, I'm telling the truth. What should I do to make you believe me?
You know, even if you worked for a big company and make over $100,000 a year, There's one thing I won't compromise on. I can't let you be my son's wife.
What do you mean by that? Why are you against my marriage with your son?
Marriage means having kids.
Yes, that's right.
It will be a child with your DNA.
What's wrong with that?
You want me to have a grandchild with the DNA of a high school graduate?
If you're going to go that far, I'm done talking to you. I'm well aware that there's no point of having a discussion with you.
I see. I'm glad you understand. I hope you'll leave my son as soon as possible and never come near him again. Because my son is a treasure to me.
Huh? I can't promise that. I will have another discussion with my son.
No matter how much of a high school graduate you are, you should at least understand how people feel. Just step aside quickly so as not to hurt my son. You, explain to me about what the heck is going on. My son hasn't come home.
Why don't you ask your son himself about that?
He's been ignoring all my calls. You know something, don't you? Tell me right away.
It's useless to talk to such a rude person like you.
You tricked my son and just took him away from me, didn't you?
I would never do such a horrible thing. I'm telling you the truth.
Since my son graduated from a famous university and is working at the decent company, did you deceive him to take away all of his fortune?
Huh? What on earth are you talking about? You're so misguided.
I told you to break up with my son, didn't I? But you decided not to do so because you were aiming for his high income, right? I know how an uneducated person like you think.
I didn't say that. I agreed to break up with your son, right?
I told you to back off, so my son won't get hurt. Seems that you didn't understand what you were told.
But I just said that I would talk about it with your son. I didn't say I agreed to break up with him. I think you misunderstood my true intention.
You're just a high school graduate. But you've got a cocky attitude that really pissed me off. I would never let you marry my son.
Looks like your son is tired of your prejudice.
My son would never say such a thing. Because I didn't say anything about this directly to my son.
But you sent me messages. Your son was standing beside me at that time. So he was watching the whole conversation. He looked very disturbed somehow when he read your messages.
What the heck do you think you're doing? Are you the kind of woman who sends private messages to other people? I don't understand how a poorly educated woman behaves.
Normally, I wouldn't show it to anyone. But since it was your son, I thought I should let him know about the truth.
Are you telling me that you're exposing other people's private life?
No, that's not what I mean. I never expected such slanderous messages from you. It was too much to bear. I think you got what you deserve.
Slanderous messages, huh? What are you talking about? This is why I have a problem with uneducated people. I don't understand you at all. Everything I said is true, isn't it?
Even if it were true or not, your son had a dumbfounded look on his face. I have no doubt that he was shocked at your words.
You made him do that, didn't you?
No, that's not possible. Besides, I don't feel comfortable getting married in a situation where I feel like I'm at odds with someone who'll be my future father-in-law. I've told your son to go back home.
So, is my son coming home?
No, he refused to go home. He even said that he's going to cut ties with you.
He'll be in trouble since he doesn't have his changes for clothes.
Don't worry about that. Your son is no longer a child. He has bought some new clothes.
How dare you let my son spend money for that? You're not only an uneducated woman, but you're also a pimp. Well, maybe that's why you're incompetent.
Are you listening to me? Your son was using his own money, not mine.
He ran away from home because of you. He wasn't that kind of guy. You brainwashed my son, so you're the one who's supposed to buy the new clothes for him.
Oh, maybe that's reasonable.
You don't have enough money to buy him clothes since you're just a high school graduate with low salary, right? That's why you let him buy those himself. It's pathetic to think that my son was willing to do that.
I think you were wrong about that. Well, I don't want to listen to your selfish opinion anyway. You wouldn't understand, no matter what I said.
I've provided my son a life that everybody wants. A life together with you will soon be too much for him. Anyway, tell my son to go back home immediately. Do I make myself clear to you?
Why don't you just be a little more mature and wait for him to come home? Your son is a grown-up.
You're a woman who pisses me off at every turn, you know that. I don't think my son wants to live together with an uneducated woman like you. Sooner or later, he'll leave you. What he did to me was just a little distraught. Probably just a matter of time before he gives up. I'll just have to wait and see since I'm a patient man.
I see. Well, it's up to you then.
Hey, give me a break.
Hello, Judith. It's been a long time.
Cut it out. I told you not to address me by my first name, didn't I? Just send my son home.
I'm afraid I can't do that because of my current health condition. I can't take a flight to go there.
Huh? What are you talking about? What on earth did you do to my son?
Your wife didn't tell you about that?
I haven't heard anything. And what's with the flight? Are you living in a remote place? You must have made some kind of mistake anyway.
Please don't get me wrong. We're in Australia right now. I'm here on a business trip. For your information, I've been promoted. Your son doesn't like the food here, and he's a little sick right now.
What? Australia? What do you mean? Stop saying random things.
I've been telling your wife about the current situation. She knows exactly what's going on. You're lucky to have such a good wife. I'll try my best to be a good wife like her.
What the heck are you talking about? What do you mean by being a good wife? I haven't heard anything about you marrying my son.
I see. Seems like you don't talk to your wife so often, do you? But that's between you and her. I don't have the right to interfere.
What are you guys doing in Australia? Your company is crazy to let an uneducated high school graduate go there for a business trip. Anyway, I want my son back.
I can't. I'm here for business.
Huh? Your company is so crazy to send a high school graduate overseas. I think you mentioned something about promotion, didn't you? That's impossible. Ah, I got it. The company can't university graduates because it's not safe country. Well, that's a very wise decision.
My company didn't send me to a battlefield or something like that. If you choose the right place, Australia is a very safe country. It's comfortable and pleasant here.
That's only in the city, right? If you go a bit out of town, you'll find a lot of nasty people.
It's the same in every country, isn't it? If you're so worried, why don't you come here and check by yourself?
Why should I go abroad? You guys are the one who should get back here as soon as possible.
But your wife has already been here several times. I'm sure you will be fine too.
My wife went there?
Yes, I've been busy with work. So your wife came here to support your son a few times.
I don't think she had the money to go there. I can't believe she was traveling back and forth to Australia.
Oh, I paid for that. Your wife didn't pay a penny, so don't worry about that.
Don't tell me such a stupid lie. It's just impossible.
I'm not lying. Apparently, you don't seem to understand well about the situation. Can I explain the details about my job to you now?
I'm not interested in listening about what a high school graduate does to make a living.
You shouldn't assume that my job isn't a great job just because I'm a high school graduate. I don't want you to misunderstand me. Besides, as a member of society, I don't feel comfortable to be treated unfairly.
I'm not making assumptions. I'm just being honest.
Enough is enough. I'm a trader at an investment company. If I tell you the name of the company, it might shock you, so I'll keep it to myself.
Stop blubbering nonsense. Don't even dare to joke about it.
After I graduated from high school, I didn't go to the university. Instead, I decided to study on my own at my parents' house. I did the best I could.
Is that how you tell your lies to other people?
I'm not telling lies. I didn't make much money at first. But gradually, I learned more about the world economy, so I decided to move abroad. Anyway, your son is my great supporter.
You're doing a nasty business, aren't you?
Absolutely not. It's true that I didn't go to the university right after high school graduation. But I went to study abroad.
Seriously?
Yes, I did. I started working as an assistant at my current company.
That's absurd. It's a lie anyway, right? How long are you going to keep making up stories?
It may be hard to get people to trust you if they suspect you're that much of a liar. In fact, academic background is no longer important in most of developed countries nowadays.
Then, what kind of company are you working for?
It's GMS.
Ah, come on. There's no way you can work in such prestigious company like that. Do you think you can fool me just because I'm an old woman, Missy? Don't make me laugh.
It's such a shame that you still don't believe me.
You can say whatever you want. I'll use my connections to find out more about you. Be prepared for that.
I see. Go ahead then. I think that's the best solution. If you still don't trust me, I have no other choice than to give up hope.
Shut up. Just let my son come back home now.
I'll talk to him about that, since it's difficult to do that immediately. Bye then.
Diana, I have something important to tell you. Can you please reply to me at your earliest convenience?
How can I help you, sir?
You can address me with my first name if you want to. I know what you do for a living. I believe in you. You have my permission to marry my son.
I see. I'm glad you finally understand that.
There have been a lot of misunderstandings so far. But I've come to understand that you're the right wife for my son.
What kind of misunderstanding?
Please don't me explain about that again. I just want to get along with you, Diana. Also, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Yes, what is it?
It's about my wife. She hasn't come home for the past few days. Do you have any idea where she is now? Is she there with you guys?
Yes, she's here with me and your son. By the way, she said that she wants a divorce.
Divorce? It's not finalized yet. I'm not even gonna admit it. Besides, if we don't talk with each other, there won't be any divorce, right?
Every country has different laws for that. So we just need to ask the solicitor about the details.
I don't think I understand about what you're trying to say.
Your academic prejudice against me alone was quite coercive. I was honestly surprised to know that you were also overbearing within the family. I feel so sorry for your wife.
What do you mean by overbearing?
You were also very hard on your wife, weren't you? That's what I mean. It looks like you weren't aware of it at all.
What does that have to do with the divorce? I got married right after my wife graduated from junior college. I let her be a housewife for many years. She's the one who should be thanking to me. What did I do wrong? It doesn't matter for me to be a little bit overbearing since I'm the breadwinner. That's not a proper reason for divorce.
Being overbearing is a huge problem. I think you were an unruly person if you were not aware of it. I was just wondering if you really have a human heart.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that my son and my wife are going to live in your place permanently?
I think so. Your son is already helping me with my business here. At least, I don't think your son will ever come back to your place. If you want to, you can come here too.
Me? Don't be silly.
But there were a lot of misunderstandings, right? If you're coming here, I can arrange time for you to discuss it once. I'm not a cruel person anyway.
That's impossible. My pride won't allow it.
Then, I don't have any choice.
Hey, listen to me. Why don't you come back to the US once? Let's talk it over slowly here.
That's impossible. I'm in the middle of an important project and I can't leave work. Considering all the circumstances, it is impossible for me to come back to the US.
Please don't say that. I want to see my family too. I want to spend time with everyone here.
Then why don't you come here? Don't you have enough passion to get on a plane and meet your son and wife? Isn't it a natural thing to do if you really love your family? Your pride shouldn't be in your way.
No, I'm just scared.
Scared of what?
I'm scared of going to foreign countries. I don't know about the culture, and I'm afraid that something nasty might happen to me. What if I get kidnapped?
You graduated from a university, but you are afraid of going to foreign countries? I was 18 years old, a high school graduate, when I went abroad myself. Even I, a woman, could do it. So there's no reason why you can't do it, Judas.
Education and gender have nothing to do with that.
Is that so? On the contrary, until now you have been judging me because of my educational background, right? It seems that you were also making fun of me since I'm a woman. I thought you learned a lot, so you know how to deal with your fears. But it looks like I was wrong.
You don't learn that stuff at school. So let's compromise here. Why don't we meet somewhere in the middle?
What do you mean by that? Are you talking about meeting inside a cruise or something like that?
There's a direct flight to Australia from Kennedy International Airport, right? I can go to that airport by direct flight from here too. So why don't we meet at New York instead?
After all, you're talking about meeting each other in the US, aren't you? Didn't you study geography during high school? That's impossible.
I'm doing the best I could. I'll apologize to my wife, my son, and of course to you too. So please accept my offer of meeting each other in New York.
I refuse. Besides, I just talked to your wife and son. They said that even if you came over here, they don't want to meet you. It seems that they don't even want to see your face. Also, they don't want to do anything but talk to their lawyer. Sorry that it didn't work out as you planned, Judas.
Hold on a sec. I'm the one who's making concession. We just need to ride a direct flight. It's that simple, right?
No matter what you say, I can't leave my work, so I can't grant your wish. Besides, I want to protect your wife, whom your son cares for. Please do your best on your own. Unfortunately, there will be no one you can yell at anymore, since your wife and son are leasing you.
Hey, wait! What you're doing is a crime!
Crime? Stop kidding me. Then we'll start with your trial first. I'll never get arrested since I haven't done anything wrong. Judas, who was so overbearing, never come to us because he was afraid of going to foreign countries. In the end, it was just him and his big mouth. After that, I continued to work in various countries around the world. I never saw Judas again. However, Judas was very persistent, and as a result of his continued insistence in the divorce court, the divorce has finalized after 2 years. I feel sorry for his wife since she had to wait that long. Despite his overbearing personality, seems that Judas did not want to leave his wife. But his wife refused to stay married with him, and they ended up in divorce. He got what he deserved. Even at his company, no one felt sorry for him because of his overbearing attitude. I heard he has missed the opportunity to get promoted at work.
Hey, Olivia, are you hiding something from me?
Huh?
Don't you have something to report? It's no use trying to hide things from me.
Well,
You're driving me crazy. Ryan told me about it. I heard you guys built a house.
oh, Ryan told you? I didn't know. Sorry for the delay.
It's been a month since you moved in. That's too late to tell me, isn't it?
I was going to call you, mother-in-law, and invite you over, but I've been busy with work. We haven't been able to find any free time.
That's just rude. Don't you usually ask for advice before you build a house?
That's what I said to Ryan, but he just said, and the conversation never progressed. So now we're here.
I think Ryan's response meant that it was obvious you should contact me. If not for you, I could have helped with the house. You should be more devoted to being a good wife.
Huh?
In the first place, you are too careless.
Oh?
Whenever I was invited to dinner, even though you invited me, you didn't go shopping until after I arrived. Shouldn't you usually have everything ready to cook?
Well, it's because you insisted on having steak. I had pizza and pasta planned, so I was all set.
Huh? Are you saying it's my fault? How can you say such a thing to your mother-in-law?
I didn't say it was your fault. Of course, if you suddenly want to eat something different, we have to prepare it from scratch. It's just the way things turned out.
Also, you couldn't even clean up. You invited me, and the floor of your house was so dirty. You really are a rude person, aren't you?
That was when you forced me to try on my boots. That's the dirt that fell off when I walked with them. It's not that I didn't clean up.
Well, you're the kind of person who won't admit you're wrong, blaming me for everything.
I'm not blaming you.
So anyway, when will I be invited to the new home?
Oh, I haven't been able to clean up the mess yet. There are still cardboard boxes piled up in the living room. I was going to invite you when it's all cleaned up.
You should at least do something about the boxes yourself.
All that's left are Ryan's things. I didn't think it would be right to unpack his stuff without permission.
You're his wife, right? It's only natural for you to clean up after him. He comes home late from work, right?
That's right. He's not home almost every day because of overtime, drinking, working on holidays, and so on.
Is Ryan working that hard? Well, I guess that's how you could buy that house. Ryan says it's an imported house. That must have been very expensive.
I know. I was fine with renting an apartment, but Ryan insisted.
A rental apartment? Really? That would be like saying that Ryan is a man who can't make money. Anyway, thanks to Ryan, you can live in such a luxurious house, so be thankful.
Huh.
Oh, right. Since we're talking about it, maybe I can visit your new home this Sunday?
Sunday? It's only once a month, but that's the Sunday I work. I have a meeting as well, so it's gonna be tough.
Then we'll do it on Saturday.
I don't have time to clean up because I have to work on Saturday too. Mother-in-law, can't you wait a little longer?
Hey, how long are you going to make me wait?
I'll tell Ryan to clean up his stuff too.
You should clean up everything. You're the wife. Don't make Ryan, who built the house, do more work than you do.
I'm working too.
What work? It's just a small salary, isn't it?
That's not true. I've been steadily saving the salary I earn.
I don't care about your salary anyway. I'll visit you on Saturday.
Mother-in-law, it's too difficult.
I've already decided. Olivia, I'm glad I went to your new house after all.
Thank you for coming over at a busy time.
What's with that tone? Are you being sarcastic?
I'm sorry I couldn't clean up.
It's okay. I didn't expect you would.
What?
Although it's an imported house, it's not that stylish.
Yeah, Ryan is very particular about the little details.
I love how spacious it is.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to take a room on the south side of the house. I'm looking for some small furniture I can get quickly.
What are you talking about, mother-in-law?
Oh, you didn't hear from Ryan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I like the house so much that I've decided to move in.
Where?
Where? The house, of course.
By the house, do you mean the house I live in?
Of course.
Huh? Wait a minute. I haven't heard anything, and I haven't talked to Ryan either. I don't want you to move in without permission.
Without permission? You don't mean that, do you? Ryan, who is my son and the owner of the house, says it's fine. There's no reason for you to object.
Even so, our house has a pretty big living room area, but we don't have that many bedrooms, so there's no room available for you.
You have your room, right?
My room? That room is my work room. I really need it. I'll have web conferencing and...
You can do web conferencing anywhere, can't you? If you don't have enough room, you can work in the dining room. It's cheeky of you to reserve a room just for web conferencing.
But this house...
All my stuff will be delivered tomorrow.
What? You already sent your stuff?
Yes, I did. Because I've got Ryan's permission. There's nothing wrong with that.
This is difficult, and I haven't met with Ryan yet. It's not normal to decide to live with you without talking about it at all.
He's busy with his work. I heard he got a promotion.
What? A promotion?
Maybe he got more motivated after building that house. That's Ryan. Not like someone who's incompetent and just says, I've been so busy with work.
Are you talking about me?
I'm not saying I'm talking about anyone.
It's true that I'm busy with my work, and my income is as high as Ryan's, you know? I'm not spending my money because I'm saving it.
Yes, that's fine. Since I decided to move in with you in that house, I sold my house.
What? You sold it? Why would you do a thing like that?
Because I'm moving in with you guys. I don't need this house anymore, right?
No, but I never asked you to move in with me.
Anyway, my stuff will arrive tomorrow. Please accept the delivery and put them away, okay?
Mother-in-law, I'm away tomorrow on an errand.
Just because you don't want to clean up, you're pretending to run errands? How can you have errands when you're so lazy? You're trying to run away because you don't like to tidy up.
No, I'm really not home. So I'm afraid I can't pick up the packages.
How incompetent are you? I'm glad I decided to move in with you so I can teach you how to be a proper wife. From now on, I will show you how to do things the right way. Prepare to learn a lot.
I can do the housework without help from my mother-in-law. I'm really not going to be here tomorrow. I'm telling you that now, okay?
Olivia, where are you? I told you my package would be delivered today, didn't I? Why aren't you at home?
Have you arrived already?
Yes, I have. I'm glad Ryan sent me the duplicate key in advance. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get into the house.
I told you that I was not at home, didn't I?
A daughter-in-law who doesn't listen to her mother-in-law at all. I don't know what to do. He built a beautiful house. I feel sorry for Ryan. The house is a mess.
All the mess is Ryan's stuff. I've cleaned up everything else.
Huh? Even though it's such a mess? How can you say that?
Let me tell you something. He didn't even go inside the new house. Ryan's the one who didn't clean up the mess, no matter how many times I told him to, right?
Because he's busy with his work. It can't be helped. How much do you hate your husband? If you were like that, you don't have to come back to this house anymore. I'll take care of Ryan. I'm glad I decided to move in together. I can't leave Ryan in your hands any longer.
By all means, please do so. I've already sold that house.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Did you know that Ryan is having an affair?
Adultery? There's no way that boy would do such a thing.
I thought so too. But since the house started to be built, Ryan was acting strangely. He was weirdly distant and wouldn't make eye contact with me. I had a bad feeling about it, but when we moved out, my bad feeling came true. When I was sorting through Ryan's belongings, I found some women's underwear.
What? They weren't your underwear?
No, I don't have such bad taste. Then I realized. I checked Ryan's phone while he was sleeping, and there was a picture of him with a woman. The design of the house had been decided and it was about to be built. I thought that once the house was finished, Ryan's feelings would change. But then he stopped coming home.
Wasn't that because of you? Because you couldn't do the housework?
Would he have an affair just because of that? I couldn't believe anything Ryan told me, so I hired an investigation agency to check him out. I found a lot of evidence. When I asked Ryan for a divorce, he accepted it without question. I was out of the office today to sell the house.
Huh? Then what am I here for?
I don't know. Maybe... I think he was going to invite you to live in this house and then have you harass me a lot. And then have you kick me out of the house.
That's a good idea. If you leave, it would mean that my son and I could have some quality time together.
Is that so?
So why are you selling this house? It's in Ryan's name. You shouldn't have the right to do that, right?
You seem to be mistaken. That house was purchased in my name. I bought it with the salary I've been working so hard to save up.
Really?
When the cost of the house was decided and we talked about the payment, Ryan's savings were zero. Well, I was so stunned my mouth was hanging open. It seems that Ryan had spent most of the money he had saved on women.
Is that true?
And Ryan didn't really get a raise, did he?
Huh? But Ryan said so.
Ryan must have wanted to impress you. He seems to love you a lot.
Oh, but there's no way you could have bought a house on your small salary.
Actually, I started my own company 2 years ago.
I didn't know that.
It's a small company that produces apps. The app we developed became a hot topic on social networking sites, and our sales increased unexpectedly. I saved up my salary and was able to buy a house.
Is that true?
Ryan found out and thought he didn't have to work anymore. He also started taking a lot of time off from work, and his reputation at the company seems to have gotten really bad. From then on, he started coming home late, pretending he was working. I didn't doubt that he was working, but he had never worked overtime before, so it was a bit strange. So I went to visit him at the office. I was told that Ryan leaves work on time every day. I was also told that there seemed to be some extra days off here and there.
Oh.
After that, I discovered women's underwear while we were moving. It's obvious, isn't it? I don't regret my decision to divorce.
But what will happen to this house?
I'm planning to move out immediately. I'm sorry to trouble you, but you will have to move out immediately as well, along with your belongings.
Wait a minute. I sold my house and moved in. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Why don't you talk to Ryan?
That's the thing. For some reason, I can't reach Ryan.
Oh dear. Let me ask you something, mother-in-law. What did you do with the money from the sale of the house?
He asked me to help him with the mortgage. I deposited the money into the account Ryan told me.
Mother-in-law, you've been completely deceived. I'm the one who paid off that house, so there's no mortgage.
That boy lied to me?
That's what I'm saying. He was quite passionate about the woman he was having an affair with. Ryan's savings balance was almost zero, remember? I don't know what happened after that.
What?
Besides, I just got a call from his company. He's been absent without notice, and since they haven't been able to contact him, they're going to have to fire him. Maybe he left the country with his girlfriend?
Oh no.
However, I have all the evidence I need. I will file a claim for compensation. If I can't contact him, I will ask you to pay it. I'd appreciate it if you could comply with that.
What? Wait. There's no way I can pay that kind of money. I live on a pension. And I've lost my place to live, and I don't even know if I can make ends meet.
But I can't get rid of my bad feeling if I don't do something about it. If I can't get in touch with Ryan, I'm going to charge you for raising such a scumbag man, and I'm going to sue you. In fact, you were trying to take over the house I bought, so I have a reason to sue.
Oh no, I didn't know anything about it. I just did what my son told me to do. I didn't do anything wrong.
But isn't it also your fault for spoiling your son? It's disgusting that he let his wife buy a house, had an affair, and then disappeared, isn't it? I will make sure you take responsibility.
I understand. Then I'll take responsibility for finding Ryan, so wait until then.
How can it be that easy? Until you find your son, you will pay me alimony.
Wait, I have nowhere to live. I don't even have a job. There's no way I can pay you no matter what you say.
All you have to do is work. I'm sure there are plenty of jobs out there if you look for them. Please work hard and pay my alimony, even if it's a little bit at a time. And please take time out of your busy schedule to find your son.
Oh no. Are you going to make me, an old lady, do such a hard thing?
That can't be helped, can it? Your scumbag son has done this. I'll never forgive him for making me buy a house, having an affair, and then disappearing. If you want, I can even file a complaint with the police for fraud.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. He's a scumbag, but he's still my son. I'll do as you ask.
Is that so? Okay then.
Oh, wait. Where are you now?
I just bought a new condo. I'm already using it as my office and home.
Well, can I just stay there for a while? I have my stuff and nowhere to go.
Absolutely not.
Why not? I need help.
I'm sorry to hear that, but you and I are strangers now. I don't have the luxury of helping you, a stranger. You'll have to take care of it yourself.
Don't say that. We were both betrayed by Ryan, weren't we? Let's help each other.
Huh? Get smart with me. I was so hurt by your son. When I found out about the affair, I was so shocked. We even built a house.
So, let's help each other.
I finally got over him. I don't want anything to do with someone who reminds me of Ryan.
Don't say that. What do you want me to do?
What? I'm fine as long as you pay me alimony. So please just do that. I'm sure you'll be contacted by my lawyer soon.
That's terrible. Olivia, are you abandoning me? Please, help me.
Later, it was revealed that Ryan was hiding in another town. It seems that my mother-in-law filed a missing persons report and had him tracked down. Ryan had already been abandoned by his lover. I guess when he ran out of money, she ran out on him. In order to pay for their own living expenses and pay alimony to me, they are trying to make ends meet by both working part-time jobs. But they are still poor, and I hear that they are constantly fighting with each other. Well, I have nothing to do with them as long as I get alimony. Work is going well on my end. Another new app has hit the market, and I have enough income to live on my own. I plan to live happily for a long while, saving money.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!